Hey everybody, it's Scott and I'm back for another video. In this one I am really excited, but I'm also kind of nervous. So first things first, couple shout outs. First of all, I'd like to thank Gimme That Splash from the G Plus forums. He was clearing out some stuff that he hadn't been using in a while, and I gave it a few days and nobody had bit, so I contacted him and said, hey, you know, I've been meaning to try some of these. So he went in and sent those out, and one of those is Floyd. I know I'm a little behind the curve on this one, but that's the soap I'm going to be using today. Scent profile, definitely barbershop. There's something really familiar about it, but can't quite place it. That's okay. So very blooming. Second thing is I'm going to be using the Crown King Tally Long Suave. Now this is a 26 millimeter, and this thing is just enormous. Very nice dense knot, and it's got a fair amount of stiffness to it. I'm not going to call it backbone, but for lack of a better word, I'd say stiffness. A little bit floppy. Second shout out is to Gentleman's Edge, also on the G Plus forums. I've been talking a little bit about trying a straight razor, and he was kind enough to get me set up. So this is why I'm a little nervous, but I'm also very excited. Yeah, and I'm just kind of clearing the brush a little bit so you guys can see how much lather that brush was holding. Here we go, enjoying the scent. So I fully expect me to look extremely awkward with this, but gotta start somewhere. I had about 3 days. Worth of growth in anticipation of this razor coming. Just like always, man, I tell you what, this Phoenix soap is just performing beautifully. Now, I may be pushing my luck, but if you're gonna do it all the way, right? Go big or go home. Alright, so for all intents and purposes, that was really nice. In fact, a couple of the areas that I normally have a hard time getting with my DEs. So finishing up here, already put on some Thayers because it's good stuff. I'm gonna finish off with some Shady Past, which is also from Gimme That Splash. I recently tried and got some of the mirror, and really liked that one. I read it was actually toss up between this and the mirror, and I went with the mirror. But this one is fantastic also. Very, very nice. Very nice. I like the menthol that's in it. A little bit of menthol. Which when you put it on, the menthol kind of overpowers the actual scent profile of it. But after a few seconds or a couple minutes, the menthol dies down and the scent really comes through. So thank you so much for that piff. There's a couple other soaps and an aftershave that he sent along, and I look forward to trying those as well. As far as the Vloyd goes, he was asking me to let him know what I thought of it, and you know, it's a Phoenix soap and it works fantastic. Scent profile as a soap, I love it. I'd have to smell the aftershave to tell, because obviously aftershaves can take on a little bit different life of their own. But depending, just based off of the soap scent, I think I would prefer the soap over the aftershave. I'm not sure that I'd go for the aftershave, but it is a very nice scent. The Tally Long brush, what can I say about it? It's a really neat, really nice brush. The handle is very nice. Nice hardwood handle. It's got a great feel to it, and the knot. I guess the only thing that I'm a little disappointed about, and this is just a nitpicky thing, because obviously it didn't affect the performance of the brush at all, is that my brush actually has kind of an oblong shape. It's not round. Is that a deal breaker? Not really. It's like I said, it's a nitpicky thing. It's not. It has no bearing as to whether the brush performs, because it does. It performs well. Very nice and soft. I was a little concerned when I got it, because I have been enjoying my Badger or my boar hair brush a little bit more lately, and the dimensions on this were kind of scaring me a little bit. Most of my soaps are in smaller tins, and I was thinking, you know, with having such a large knot, loading the brush was going to be an issue. It takes a little adaptation, but that's so. And very nicely priced. So if you have been thinking about it, take the plunge. You won't regret it. I don't believe. And last, Gentleman's Edge, just beautiful. Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. It's a great razor. Very, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful work. And, you know, a lot of you guys out there are aware of Anthony Esposito. A lot of people reach out to him. But Gentleman's Edge, I would highly recommend getting a hold of him as well. He's got a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but he's got several razors ready for for choice of scales. He does the work, hones them up. This one came and it was just right out of the packaging. It was ready to go. So tomorrow I will probably run this on the strut for just a few licks, and should be ready for, actually it's probably still ready for a shave now. But anyways, I digress. There we have it. First attempt with the straight razor. I was pretty nervous. Actually, I wasn't super nervous, but I was nervous, and it was great. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Any questions, comments, I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And thank you so much. We'll see you next time.